Riku!
You'll hurt Naminé if you go further.
You still want to fight? But Vexen's gone, so now you're free.
It doesn't matter what happens to him. I'm protecting Naminé from you. That's what's in my heart. Sora, I made a promise to Naminé. I promised to keep her safe.
You did?
There was a meteor shower this one night when she and I were little. Naminé got scared and said, "What if a shooting star hits the islands?" So I told her, "If a shooting star comes this way, I will protect you."
You made a promise with a toy sword.
What? How do you know about that?
Because that was the promise I made to her that night. I would protect her. I said it.
Don't lie! You weren't the one there that night.
You're the one who wasn't there. That was when she gave her good luck charm to me.
Her what?
See?
Tell me, where did you get that? Sora. Good try.
Huh?
That must be a fake. I've got the real one right here.
Well, 2 of them?
Fake should be destroyed.
Welcome back, my little recusants, straight into a boss fight again. We've just finished the 2 fights with Vexen, and now Riku wants to pick a fight as well. So what's handy is that if our lethal frames are high enough, we can basically have him try and use a sleight to break our sleight. And, you know, we manage to just keep ourselves in really good stead. And I harken back to like episode 1 where I was like, we're not going to use cheese strats. And I realized, you know what though? We're here to get achievements, not to do a challenge run. So the challenge is in getting the achievements. So I'm not going to make this any harder than it needs to be. And like that, Fire Aga with a boost. And he's doing Dark Faraga now, which is a pain. But, oh, quickly. Oh. Oh no! Riku, please, not like this! Riku! Oh, Donald, please, no, don't, no, Donald! Oh, lethal frame! Oh, phew, we win. There's going to be another massive amount of cutscenes, so I'm gonna just pause here. We'll circle back once they're all done. But like, guys, the story is getting crazy. There's so many moving parts. The organization is betraying each other. And like, we're going to get to meet Naminé. They want us to even meet Naminé. They don't seem to be like wanting to like stop that reunion. So, but why would they be doing that? Let us see if these questions are answered in this cutscene.
Riku. It's just like mine. How'd he get this?
It turned into a cord.
So yeah, we both have Naminé's good luck charm. The good luck charm's now turned into a card to go deeper into the castle. And we both have the exact same memory. Super sussy. Here's another cutscene.
I don't understand what's going on.
Let's just keep moving, okay? It doesn't matter.
It does matter. How can two of you have the same memory? You can't both be right.
I'm wrong. Fine, then don't believe me.
That's not what he meant. We're just kind of worried.
Then let's ask Naminé. That should clear it up. Look, we don't have time to sit around, so let's go!
Sora, what happened to you?
What's that mean?
Well, you always get real touchy when it comes to stuff about Naminé. But before we came to this castle, you didn't even remember what her name was.
Now Naminé's the only thing you talk about.
It doesn't make sense. Maybe you should just slow down and think ahead about some of these things.
Think ahead? What is the matter with you guys? Do you want me to abandon her?
No, that's not it.
Then do whatever you want. You can lay back and take a nap for all I care. I'm going to find Naminé.
Sora!
You're all that he's got left. So then, if you don't stop this, no one will.
But it's too late.
You shouldn't give up just yet. Say, Naminé, have you noticed Marluxia doesn't seem to be around?
What are you saying?
Just that there's no one here who would want to get in your way. Just make it count. Now this should be interesting. Try and make it enjoyable, Sora. It's the least you can do for me, you know. Hey, wait. I'm enjoying this. You guys are something else.
Sora, that was no way to...
Keep it to yourself.
Now, Sora, I know we're being a bit of a troublesome teenager right now, but that is no way to speak to Mr. Cricket. Jiminy is your pal, and he stays in your hood when you be dodge rolling like a maniac trying to get that RNG manipulation. So you be nice to Sir Jiminy. He has enough slack having to deal with Pinocchio, the compulsive liar, and now he's had to deal with you. I'm telling you, it's not fair and it's not right. And there is another big issue. We have no friends. We have no Donald, no Goofy. We are in trouble. I'm not going crazy, am I? I know exactly where this is. Yeah, it's our island, where Naminé and I used to play. Hey! What's up, Sora? It's still a travesty that they've changed the Destiny Island music. Hey, guys! I'm glad to see you. What? We got food on our faces? Please, Waka. Only you could be dumb enough to walk around with food in your face. Hey, whoa, that's a low blow. I don't know, Waka. I think Selfie's on the mark. Oh, not you too, Tidus. Yeah, you're Selfie, Waka, and Tidus. That's who you are. You hit your head or something? No, I'm just thinking out loud. I know, you're thinking about her, right? Oh, I get it. He gets like a total zombie when she's on his mind. That would explain why he's acting funny towards us. I bet you want to be all alone. Or I bet you want us to take a hike so you two can be alone. Alright, we'll disappear for a while. We'll try to keep quiet as we spy on you. Hey, Sora's serious. Give the guy some room. I'm only kidding. See you later, Sora. TDC, little pervert. Spying on your pals when they just want to shift, like. Anyway, we get the key to beginnings. And now is the question. We have our checklist. We have our calm bounty. We have our room to rewards. And we have the heartless. So let's see how this looks EXP wise, because we kind of just skipped Twilight Town. We didn't really do any fighting in Twilight Town, bar Vexen. So this should be a bit like the 100 Acre Wood, where we went on a big EXP curve because we basically essentially skipped the floor. And as you can see, even the normal little Heartless are producing 100, nearly 200 EXP. So it will not be difficult to level up quickly here. What I need to get more of for Sora, and we're going to get it this episode, is a nice AoE ability. Like, I'm missing my Blizzagas, I am missing Thundagas. I just need to be able to, you know, do lots of damage. And once I make a card higher than 10, or higher than 9, it's impossible for the Heartless to break my card. So having an elixir, a low elixir, in like your grinding deck is actually quite useful, because you can literally just use the elixir with other cards in a slice, and then you're getting your quick reload automatically. But it's going to be interesting once I get to like the part of the series where I am actually just grinding levels with Sora to get to level 99, because there's an achievement for that. And all I can say is, it is a grind. There's no two ways about it. There's no other nicer way to say it. It will just take bloody ages. So all I can say is, you know, getting massive AoE spells, which we're going to get like as part of the late game. We get things like Mega Flare with Mushu, which is just a screen-wide wipe. We have other spells like Holy, which we're going to get this episode. And as I say, once you can use things like Freeze or Tornado, like you can use big, flashy AoE attacks, and so long as they can be neutral, well, it doesn't even matter. On Destiny Island, you can use fire-based stuff because nothing's immune to fire here. But after this world is the final world, and that final world has fire-absorbing enemies, so things like your Lionheart Keyblade, they won't really work. Having said all of that, this is kind of just our Keyblade combo deck, where we just have cards in the 8 or 9s, and we're able to at least just attack away, Kingdom Hearts 2 style. And so long as we kind of have the cards roughly in the right order in the right place, we'll do pretty decent damage. But as I say, when we get to the end game, there's certain enemy cards that do crazy shenanigans. And the speed at which we can use really powerful slights that are like screen wiping and just doing massive damage and massive AoE damage, like the grinding will become a lot quicker. Like I'm even noticing, like I was doing a little bit of grinding towards the end game, and like would do maybe half an hour of grinding, and yet I'd go up about like 9 levels. So it is just the case that the EXP scales by floor, so the higher up you are in Castle Oblivion, the more EXP you're going to get, and therefore by a large margin, even the difference between this floor and 2 floors ago is massive, and the difference between this floor And the next floor is massive. Like, I'm seeing like an ending roundup of like, oh, I got like 250 EXP. And yet, I have visions of the next floor up being legitimately huge EXP. But I am after learning one of the most powerful slights in the game, Holy. You use a Mega Ether, a Mega Elixir, which we don't even have yet, and then any item card, and it generates Holy, which is light magic, which is basically neutral elemental. It'll just damage all the Heartless, as it should. It's light, you know what I mean? But as I say, just trying to get through some of these fights, guys. There's no point in showing you all of them, but the main thing is Destiny Island is littered with interactables, so do just chop down everything as you move through the world, because you will be getting a good amount of Moogle points. And as I say, we're saving up for that 10,000 Moogle points all at once. But going through our checklist, we're going to hit the Calm Bounty first. Then we're going to go to the Room of Rewards. One thing to note, even if you're looking at the other YouTubers' RNG manipulation, there is a card that you can get here through RNG manipulation. But I have to warn you, because I was even trying to do it for this video. I was like, oh, I'll do the RNG manipulation for this video. There's a key part of the RNG that functions off the friends Sora has availability to. I don't know why, but it does, because I was doing the RNG manipulation to the point where I was just trying to show you how to find it. And what ended up happening was it just wasn't working, and I couldn't fathom why. I was literally like, I did it like maybe 60 times. There's literally like a half an hour, a literal half an hour of me going through. And then, as it happens, the one that I was meant to show you how to RNG manipulate, I just got. Anyway, regardless. So, as I say, where I got it though, if you rewind back, I got it in a Looming Darkness room, and that does have a high probability of dropping enemy cards. So, if you want to try and hunt for it here, the Crescendo, you absolutely can. But I made a moment's reprieve, and now this is where, oh, it gets messy. But luckily we have like the false bounties, which I don't really care about using, and the guarded troves as well, so, you know, got that out of the way. Now for the reds, but I kind of like a lot of the reds, so that's a bit messy. Except for the Almighty Darknesses, we don't need those. Those are not the vibe. And the greens I don't really care about, so I can just use all of them. I'm not overly fussed. And as I say, you could use the green Joker, but for situations like that, when there's multiple layers, the green Joker or the random Joker will only, like, it won't get rid of every instance. It'll just do the one you're currently working towards, if you get me. But Room of Rewards, hit everything, because this room will disappear once you open both treasure chests. But I miss the original Kingdom Hearts 1 music. If I was in any way good at modding, I'd love to like put the music back. It's just, while it's super relaxing, it just doesn't have the upbeat, carefree nature. But maybe that's a deliberate design choice. But what we do get is a Mega Elixir from Destiny Islands, as well as the 2 become 1 Keyblade. But now that we have that, we can use Holy. I've like put Holy immediately now in my deck. We can give a look to that now in a second. Then going back to the Key to Beginnings, because literally we're ready to blow this popsicle stand. We're finished, basically. We're just going to hit the 2 stories, and that'll be Destiny Islands finished. Hey Sora, what's the big rush? I know you. You're Riku. Gee, thanks for remembering me. It's been what, a couple of hours? Never mind. Are you okay? Are you still under his control? What are you talking about? I get it, you must be the Riku from my memories. The Riku from my memories? It sounds like you're off in the land of make-believe. I guess I kinda am. You're such a kid. How are you gonna take care of her if you act like that? Hey, speaking of her... What's happening? How should I know? I'm gonna warn the others. You go look after her. It's your job to look after her. I know, I know. Go, Sora! And then with getting the key to guidance, we're going to then run to the key to guidance door. And then once we get to there, we're going to unlock it. And basically it's 50. And I was like, am I bothered? No, I'm not. I literally have 2 random jokers for that reason. So in we go. No card grinding for us. Silly door.
The island!
And here he is. Our big boy himself. Now, I'm after stocking my holy. And now we can just blast away at his arm. And it does 5 different attacks, but as you can see there, it needed a bar and a half. We're going to use our gimmick card, get ourselves quite an interesting way to his head. Normally we just jumped on his arm to get up there. But I like that they kept the reference. And like that, Holy doing tons of damage. This is a Disney boss technically, or like a Heartless, so it cannot use slights. But that attack with the energy balls, you need to break that. Because that does serious damage to Sora if you let it go through. And I know I've been kind of starting and stopping with commentary. But it's literally because the story has kicked into Haido. There is massive revelations around every corner. And no more than there will be massive revelations in the end of this boss fight. So, I will tell you now that I'm thankful for you guys tuning into the episode. I hope you're enjoying the progress of the story so far. And you guys are happy with how... I'm explaining everything in terms of the different collectibles and whatnot. And as I say, I hope you have enjoyed. If you liked it, leave a comment. If you have any criticism, leave a comment and we can have a dialogue in the comment section. And other than that, I hope you have an amazing morning, afternoon or evening, depending on when you decided to sit down and join us for an episode. I hope to see you for the next one. But I'm just going to stop the commentary here so we can watch a cutscene. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Okay, I have to keep her safe. Nominee! Can you hear me? Oh. Nominee!
Sora, you really came for me.
It's you. It's really you. I've been through so much just to see you.
Yes, I wanted to see you too. But this isn't right. I messed up. I wanted to see you. But this isn't the right way.
Nominee?
I was lonely for so long. I just couldn't bear it anymore. So I called out to your heart and had you come all the way out to this place. You came for me and I'm so happy, but to your heart I had to.
Don't worry. I'm here because I promised that I would protect you.
Sora. Thank you. And I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be in this picture. That's true.
Nominate?
That isn't me. I'm not there. I don't really exist inside your heart. I don't exist in anyone's heart. I never have existed anywhere.
What are you saying? What's gotten into you? Weren't we inseparable? Always together? But then you had to go away. I came here so I'd never lose you again.
Was it really me you wanted to see?
Of course it was. I know I've forgotten a lot of things in this castle, but never anything about you. Look, you gave this to me, didn't you?
You have it. My good luck charm. No, Sora, you can't believe me.
What am I supposed to do?
Think, Sora. Think just one more time about who's most special to you. Call out to that piece of memory that glimmers faintly deep inside your heart. No matter how far away the light gets, your heart's voice will always reach it.
Who's most special to me? That's an easy one. It's you, Namit. Yeah! Ha!